welcome to day one. Just come to sit on your mat. You can cross your legs and close your eyes. Bring your hands onto your knees, face down for grounding, face up to receive energy today. And just focus on the space between the eyebrows, the third eye center. Monitor your natural breath here. Just take a moment to settle in. Throughout this 5-day retreat, you'll be experiencing all 4 elements: water, air, fire, and earth. Today we'll be focusing on the water element, allowing you to tap into your creativity, allowing you to move fluidly through all of your emotions, all of your life. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out the mouth. Take another deep breath in, fill up the belly. The ribs expand, the chest expands. Hold your breath at the top. Sip in a little bit more air. And exhale, let it go. Take a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, bring the hands to heart space, Anjali Mudra. Thumbs in line with the sternum. We'll open up this class with one sound of Om. Take a deep breath in. Bow your forehead towards your fingertips. Setting your intention today. Maybe tapping into the water element early on. Knowing that you are a creative in all aspects of life. You have the ability to move fluidly in all situations that you get into. And you have the ability to be still, to be slow, or to move fast, depending on how you feel that day. Take a deep breath into your intention. Exhale, let it go. Gently lift the chin up, open up the eyes, bring yourself back into your space. And we'll start with Gomukhasana. Drop the arms. You can extend the left leg forward to start and cross the right knee over the left knee. Good. Working towards getting them lined up. If this feels comfortable for you and you're ready to move on, you can bend the left leg, coming into a double Gomukhasana wrap. Interlace all 10 fingers between the toes. If you feel that your right sit bone is lifting up, you can extend the left leg back out. Inhale, lift the chest, roll the shoulders down the back. Exhale, lean the belly button forward. Lean the chin forward. Try to keep a long spine here. Hold here, take a deep breath in, breathe in between the shoulder blades. And then exhale, fold even deeper. You can start to round the spine if that feels good for you, and working the chin towards the knee. Breathe in, send the sit bones back. And exhale. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, let it go. One more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, using the core, lift back up. Straight spine. Release the hands behind you. Unravel the legs. You can straighten the left leg first. And bring the right leg to the other side. Straighten the right leg. And cross left knee over the right knee, coming right into the other side. If this feels comfortable for you, you can move on by bending the right leg, making sure both sit bones are down towards the mat. If the left sit bone is lifting, you can straighten the right leg once again. Interlace all 10 fingers in between the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, press the shoulder blades down and in. As you exhale, lead with the belly button. Reach the chest and chin forward. Hold here, straight spine. One more inhale. And then exhale, fold even deeper, rounding the spine. Any amount that you need. Chin towards the knee, forehead down, towards the earth. Send the sit bones back. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, fill up. Exhale a little bit deeper. One more time, deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, release the hands. Release right leg, then the left. You can bend the knees and just windshield wiper the legs here side to side. Allowing a little extra awareness into the hips today. When we work with the water element, we're working with the hips. We store a lot of emotions in our hips. Come back to neutral when you're ready. Cross the legs and come right to tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Good. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Press down through the heels of the palms. All 10 knuckles and grip down all 10 finger pads. Nice straight spine here to start. Breathe into the space between the shoulder blades. And then exhale. Just rotate the inner elbows forward here. Next inhale, drops the belly, lifts the tailbone. Pull the ribs in slightly. Activate the core. And then exhale, round the spine, chin to chest, tailbone down, pelvic floor towards the forehead. Inhale, drop belly, heart pulls through, tailbone lifts. Lift the chin, lift the gaze. Exhale, press into the hands, round the spine. Toes can be tucked or untucked here, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Inhale, drop belly, heart pulls through. Lift the gaze, maybe looking at the tip of the nose here. Exhale one more time, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, come back to neutral. Good. Tuck the toes under and send the hips up and back. Exhale, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press the palms away from the face, pull the ribs in. Find stillness in your down dog today. Lifting the sit bones up towards the sky and finding the sensation in the femur bones and pressing them behind you. Take a deep breath into the low back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, high into the toes. Lift the heels up, pull belly button in. Exhale, lower the heels back down. Inhale, lift the heels up, pull belly button in, press the hands away. Exhale, lower the heels back down. Inhale, high into the toes. Keep pulling belly in as you bend the knees. Look in between the hands. And just tippy toe to the top of your mat, using the sensation of the core, lifting up from the hip point to lift the legs up. When you get to the top of the mat, feet or hips width distance. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift again. Press down on the inner edges of the feet. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Prepare. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees slightly and slowly roll up, bone by bone. Press into the feet. Articulate each point of the spine up. Head is the last to lift up. Press the shoulders up to the ears on the next inhale. Exhale, press them down and away. Palms face the front of the mat. Keep your feet hips width distance here today. Press down into the heels and the big toe edge side of the foot, pinky toe edge side of the foot. Feel the pelvic floor lift. Broaden through the collarbones. And feel An elongation in the back of the neck, all the way up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, let it go. Keep the feet hips width distance. Inhale, bend the knees, sink the seat, Utkatasana, chair pose. Weight into the heels. Send the seat back slightly as you pull the ribs in, expanding through the armpits, as if you're pressing the arms away from each other, but then pressing them in at the same time. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, fold with control, Uttanasana. Knees can be bent or straight. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back. Lower the right knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. Maybe palms touch overhead. Maybe you hook the thumbs, left thumb over the right. Lift up through the back side of the heart. Let the hips sink. Press it down on the top of the right foot. And keeping the hook of the thumbs, rotate the arms out to the sides. And then lift them up even higher. Hold here. Take a deep breath into the center of the chest. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, breathe into the center of the chest. Exhale, the hands come down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, step back to plank. Hold here. Squeeze inner thighs. Feel the glutes start to activate as you send the heels back behind you. Pull belly button in. Broaden through the collarbones. Holds for 3. Holds for 2. Holds for 1. Lower the knees. Exhale. Lower the chest. Lower the chin to the floor. Untuck the toes. Gently come forward. Baby cobra. Press the hip points wide. Reach the big toes back. And pull the ribs in to lift the chest. Elbows press back. Hold here for 5. For 4. Keep breathing. 4, 2. 4, 1. Forehead comes down. Press back to child's pose. Knees wide. Big toes touch. Let the hips sink. One deep breath here into the low back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come forward to tabletop. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, right leg lifts, 3-point dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot in between the hands. Lower the back foot 45 degrees and inhale, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Maybe the palms touch overhead. Maybe you cactus the arms here if that feels good. Think about bringing the left chest forward and lifting up through the inside of the left leg. Activate the left glute here. Squeeze inner thighs energetically towards one another. Pull the ribs in slightly. Hold here for 3. Nice deep breaths for 2. Lift the heart a little bit higher here. For 1. As you exhale, open up. Virabhadrasana 2. Back foot becomes a 90-degree angle. Press down onto both heels, working to get that right leg also at a 90-degree angle so the thigh is parallel to the floor. Take a deep breath in here. Look down the front. Look down the right middle finger. Expand through the collarbones even more as you press into the heels. Lift the pelvic floor. Take one more inhale. Exhale, flip the front palm. Send it back, peaceful warrior. And lifting up through the right side ribs. Keep reaching inner right knee forward. Outer right knee back. Traction the heels towards one another energetically. Take one more inhale. Lift the ribs up. As you exhale, come forward. Right forearm, right thigh. Lift the left arm over and up. Extended side angle. If you're feeling good, you can reach the right arm towards the floor. Not dumping all your weight into the right hand. Using the core to stay active here. Again, press into the heels, deep breath into the left side ribs. Slight back bend of the left shoulder, exhale. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise back up. Warrior two. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the foot. Step it back, plank. Hold here. For three, squeeze everything in towards the midline. For two. And for one, exhale, lower halfway. Chaturanga Dandasana. Squeeze the elbows in tight. Inhale, lift the heart. Reach the big toes back. Pull the ribs in. Maybe look up. Exhale, roll over the toes. Send the hips up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the right foot in between the hands. Lower the back knee down, untuck the toes. Inhale, lift up, Anjaneyasana, other side. Good. Holding here. Cactus the arms if you need. Squeeze inner thighs together. Press down on the top of the left foot. Hold here for three. 4, 2, keep breathing. Feel the expansion happening from shoulder to shoulder. 4, 1, bring the hands down, frame the foot. Tuck the back toe, lift the back knee up. And step the left foot to meet the right and fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. And exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Take a moment here just to hang. Maybe bring the backs of the palms to the earth. Let the head drop. You can have a bend in the knee, especially if the arms don't exactly touch the floor just yet. Maybe you want to hug yourself a little bit deeper here. Just take a moment to check in after doing one side. Allow your body to absorb any of the benefits just from moving and breathing. Take one more inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Urdhva Hastasana. Get long. Maybe a mini back bend here. Exhale, hands to heart space. Straighten the spine. And release the hands by the sides. Tadasana. Good. Keeping the feet hips width distance if they're not there. Inhale, bend the knees, sink the seat. Utkatasana, chair pose. Good. Again, it's like you're pressing the arms out wide, but pulling the biceps in towards one another. Pull the ribs in, send the sit bones back. Hold here for 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Fold with control, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step the left foot back this time. Lower the knee, untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms out. Good. Maybe adding a little back bend here if you'd like. Maybe cactus the arms this time if that feels good. Lifting the inner elbows up. Good. Hold here, let the hips sink even more. Press down on the top of the left foot. Reach that left hip slightly forward, right hip slightly back for 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Bring the hands down to frame the foot. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee up. Step back to plank. And hold here for just a breath. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knees. Lower the chest. Lower the chin. Untuck the toes, gently pull through baby cobra. Press the hips down and wide. Pull the ribs in. Maybe lift the chest a little bit higher here. Reach the big toes back. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. Hold for 1. Forehead down. Press back, child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touch. Just a breath here. Breathe into the low back. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, come forward to tabletop. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, open the mouth, let it go. Inhale, left leg lifts, 3-point dog. Exhale, knee to nose. And step the foot in between the hands. Lower the back foot 45 degrees. Inhale, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. And reach, right hip forward, left hip back. Thinking about the inner right leg lifting up into the pelvic floor, activating the right glute. Maybe the palms touch. Press down onto the heels. Pinky towards side of the right foot. Take another inhale. And exhale. Keep lifting the body out of the hips for 3. Pull the ribs in for 2. Using your breath for 1. Next exhale opens you up, Virabhadrasana 2. Check out your feet. Heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. Pressing into the heels to lift the pelvic floor. And arms out to a T, gazing down the front left middle finger. And breathe here. Pull the belly in, pull the ribs in. Feel everything working here for 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Flip the palm. Send it back. Peaceful warrior. Keep reaching inner left knee forward. Outer left knee back. Feel the traction of the feet happening here. Lifting up through the left side ribs. Feeling a whole line of energy from the left hip out through the left fingertips. Hold here for 3. Keep bending into that knee for 2. And for 1. Come forward as you inhale. Bring left forearm to left thigh. Right arm up and over, extended side angle. Good. If you're feeling good, you can reach left hand down. Keep all 5 right fingers glued together. Lifting up through the right ribs. Slight back bend in the right shoulder. Keep pressing into the heels for 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Inhale, rise up, warrior 2. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Step it back, plank. And exhale, lower, chaturanga, dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Open the heart. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, let it go. Make a noise, let it out. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. And step the foot in between the hands. Lower the right knee. Untuck the right toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up again, Anjaneyasana. You can cactus the arms here again if that felt good on the other side. Lift up through the inner elbows. Lift up through the back side of the heart and then sink the hips. Nice long neck. For 3. Press down on the top of the right foot. 4, 2, 4, 1. Bring the hands down. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee up, and step right foot to meet the left and fold. Uttanasana. Take a moment here again. Let the backs of the hands be heavy. You can have a slight bend in the knee. Feet can be hips width distance. Allow your hips the space to fold over, to release all of the energy held within there. And make any little movements that you need. Maybe swaying the hips side to side. Shaking out any part of your body that might feel stagnant or stuck. Allow the energy to move through you. Take one more deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Use the core to rise up. Maybe mini back bend. And exhale, hands to heart space. Hands by the sides, Tadasana. Close the eyes here for a moment. Feel the vibrations happening within the body. Slowly just warming up here. Just your breath and some simple shapes with the body create these sensations, these vibrations within you. Honor them. They are a huge part of who you are, why you're here. A huge part of diving deeper into the understanding of ourselves. Take a deep breath in, fill up. Exhale, tongue now, open mouth, let it go. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart space. Inhale, open the eyes as you reach up, mini back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen to prepare, plant the palms. Option here to step back or float back into Chaturanga Dandasana. Pressing into the palms, shifting the weight forward. And lowering down, elbows are bent. Inhale, come forward, open up. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, let it go. Take one more deep inhale in your down dog. And exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, open it up. Really press the palms away from you here. If you're struggling with getting the left foot all the way to the floor, walk the hands an inch or two closer to the left foot. Press down on the left foot to lift the right hip over the left. Use all the strength from the floor up. Flex the right foot. Take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, start to make circles with the leg, rolling the knee down to the left knee. And as you inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, rolls you down. Inhale, lifts you up. Exhale, rolls you down. Inhale, lifts you up. Two more. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift and hold. Take a deep breath here. Exhale, straighten the leg. Step the right foot outside the right hand. Come into this active lizard lunge. Pressing into the palms, reaching the chest slightly forward. Pull the belly button in and press down on the right foot as if you're stomping down onto the ground. Squeeze the inner thighs even though they're nowhere near each other. And send that left heel slightly back just to add some traction here as you reach the left hip forward. Hold here, nice and strong body for 5, 4, 3. Keep breathing. Feel every part of your chest expanding here. Feel every part of your hips gaining space. And for 1, we're rotating over to the left leg. Left toes face the left, right toes follow. And bend the left leg, right leg stays straight, and left forearm comes to left thigh. You can reach the right hand down to the floor, maybe onto fingertips, maybe onto the palm if it reaches. Or if you have blocks, you can place your hand on a block here. And we'll add some pulsations here, just bending the left knee back and forth, really creating space in that left hip and opening up the inner right leg. We'll do this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to hold. And then come over to the front side as you inhale. Rotate the right toes back forward, high into the ball of the left foot. Plant the left hand down. Inhale. Peel the right arm up. Come to this grounded twist. Squeeze the thighs in towards the midline. Press down on the right big toe, right heel. High into the ball of the left foot. And lift up through the left hamstrings. Reach the right fingertips up. Get even longer in the collarbones. Inhale. As you exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left. Come back to the back of your mat. This time Skandasana. Lower the hips down to the earth. If Skandasana is not available for you, you can come back to the side lunge that we just did. And flex the right foot. Press down onto the left heel or the left big toe if the left heel doesn't reach the floor. And lift the chest up. Work towards spreading the hips wide, but lifting the upper body out of the hips. Pull belly button in. Flex the right foot a lot. And breathe. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Good. You can bring the fingertips down to the earth if you need. If you want to challenge, cactus the arms out to the sides. As you inhale, we're pressing into goddess. Good. Lifting up, toes out, heels in, and letting the hips sink. Good. You might need to take a couple bounces here, maybe rock side to side, just to, get that sensation, get comfortable in this very typically uncomfortable pose. Lift the heart. And then bring right hand to the belly, left hand to the low back, and press the hands into one another. Feel the pelvic floor lift and sink the hips a little bit lower. Hold here, broaden the collarbones. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more deep breath. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs. Hands into the hips. Step the left foot to meet the right at the top of the mat. And take a moment here, close your eyes. Allow the body to recharge, reset. Feel the difference in the hips just from this point. Then we'll come into a lotus style tree. If half lotus isn't in your practice, you can come to a traditional Vrksasana, just bringing the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. If you're coming into the lotus tree, lift the right leg up, grab the pinky toe side of the right foot with the left hand, and bring that pinky toe side of the right foot into the left hip. Press the left foot down a lot. Feel the pelvic floor lift and expand. Good. Flex the right foot. Really press it into the hip as the hip presses into the foot. Maybe the hands come onto the hips. If you need to keep the left hand there onto the right foot for support, you can. Maybe the hands come to heart space. Keep pressing hip into foot, foot into hip. If you feel tension in the knee, come into traditional Vrksasana with the foot against the thigh. Pull belly in, lift the chest, inhale. Exhale. If you're in lotus, fold forward. Good. Any amount. If you need to bend the left knee, you can. Reaching the chest forward, nice long spine. And when you get to your deepest, you can release the hands to the floor and fold even deeper. Gently pressing the heel into the hip point. Good. Using this as a massage for the hip, not to cause pain to the hip. If you feel pain, move back a few steps. Keep folding here. Press down into the inner left foot, center of the heel. Hold. Keep breathing. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, walk the hands out. You might need to bend the knee a little bit to come out of this pose. And use the core, pull belly button in to bring the hands back to heart space and come up to stand. Alright. Bring the hands to the hips. Take the left foot to the right, or take the left hand to the right foot and gently remove the right leg. Let it go. Shake out left leg, shake out right leg. Whatever you need in this moment, allow it to release. We really just crush the hips in that first side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hands to heart space. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift to prepare. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, float back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha, open the collarbones, spread the hips wide. Exhale, Adho Mukha, Swavasana, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, let it go. One more side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the knees, stack the hips, open it up. You might already feel some opening from the last side of the sequence. Press down on the right foot. If you can't get the right foot all the way grounded to the earth, walk the hands an inch closer to the foot. Really press the right foot down to stack left hip over right. Everything's working from the ground up. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, start to circle the left leg, left knee towards the right knee. And then inhale, rise it back. Exhale, knee to knee. And inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to knee. Inhale, lift. Two more. Exhale, knee to knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to knee. Inhale, lift. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, straighten the leg. Knee to nose. And then step the left foot outside the left hand. Active lizard here. Press down on the left foot like you're stomping into the earth. High into the ball of the right foot. Squeeze inner thighs even though they're nowhere near each other. Feel the right hip come forward, left hip back. And let the chest come long. Belly is active. Pull the belly button in. We need our core here, so we don't dump all the weight into our arms. Hold here for 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. On the next inhale, walk the hands over to the right side. Bend the right leg, straighten the left. Right forearm to right thigh. Left fingertips down. Maybe the palm down. Again, if you have a block and you use on the other side, you can use that here again. We're taking those pulsations, once again, just bending the right leg a few times for 10. Go as fast as slow as you want. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look over at the front of the mat. Walk the hands over again. Plant. Right hand down, this time high into the ball of the left foot. Left toes face the front of the mat. As you inhale, peel left arm up. Come into this grounded twist. Feel the glutes working. Squeezing inner thighs. Once again, pressing down on the inner edge of the left foot. And lift the right hamstrings up towards the sky. Hold here for 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Thread. Left arm underneath the right. Moving to Skandasana. To the back of the mat. If you don't need to use your hands, you don't have to. Hands can be down. Hands can be at heart space. Press down on the ball of the right foot or the right heel if it's down. Flex the left foot. Lift the chest. Whole upper body's reaching up and out of the hips as the hips spread wide. Inhale, deep breath into the hips. Exhale, let it go. 2 more rounds of breath. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale, you got this. And exhale. Inhale, the fingers can come down, or you can cactus the arms for an added challenge. As you inhale again, press up, goddess squat. One more time. Heels in, toes out. Pelvic floor lifts. Arms could stay cactus. And allow your toes to be in line with the shins. Don't roll the feet wider than the shins go. Lift the pelvic floor. Pull belly in. Good. This time, left hand to the belly, right hand to the low back. Press the hands into one another. Feel the elongation happen. Sink the hips a little bit more. Inhale, deep breath into the hips. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, deep breath. And exhale. And inhale, straighten the legs. Good. Look over to the to the top of the mat and step the right foot to meet the left. Come to stand. Close the eyes here one more time. Absorb everything. Notice how you feel. Notice what's coming up for you. And anything that comes into your mind that you no longer need, imagine throwing these negative thoughts, negative thinking, down a river. Allow it to flow away. What's beautiful about the water element is that we can allow whatever we desire to flow into us. We can also allow whatever we no longer need to flow out of us. Allow yourself to release. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, open mouth, let it go. Another inhale. Exhale, hands to heart space. Tree on the other side. So again, if you took traditional Vrksasana, you can do this on this side again, bringing the left knee into the chest and bringing left foot inside the right thigh, holding here. If you're moving on to the lotus leg, you can take the right hand to the pinky towards side of the left foot and bring the pinky towards side of that left foot into the right hip crease and lower the left knee down. Good. If you can, bring the hands into the hips, pressing right hip into the foot and foot into the right hip. If you need to bend the right knee slightly, you can too for added support. Pull the belly in. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, if you're going for the fold, start to fold. If you need to keep the right hand onto the left foot, you could do that as well. And when you get to your deepest, bring the hands to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold even deeper. And we'll be here for a few rounds of breath. Flex the left foot if you feel pulling in the knee, or start to reverse out of the pose if you feel any pulling. This should not hurt. It should feel as a deep stretch. Inhale, breathe into the hips. Exhale, release. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Slight bend in the right leg as you slowly articulate yourself back up, hands to heart space. Find your standing position. Bring the right hand back to the left foot, and then gently release the left leg down and shake out both right leg and left leg. Come back to stillness, close the eyes again. This time place one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Tap in even more. Come back to the intention you set at the beginning of this class. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Palms touch overhead. And exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, option for your final vinyasa. You can step back or float back into your Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha or Bhujangasana Cobra if that's feeling better for you. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend the knees, stack the hips again. And let's set up for pigeon pose. Bring the right knee outside the right wrist, right ankle towards the left wrist. And then start to work your left leg back behind you. If you need a block here, you can place a block underneath your right sit bone. If this doesn't feel good on your knees, you can also come onto your back, creating a figure four shape, crossing the right ankle over the left knee, interlacing the fingers behind the left thigh, and pulling the right shin towards the chest. Flexing the feet here to protect the knees. Inhale, lift the chest if you're in traditional pigeon, and on the exhale, start to fold forward. Maybe coming down onto forearms. Maybe coming all the way flat. You can always stack the hands and use them to rest your forehead on if you need. And making sure to square off the hips. If you feel as if you're leaning over to the right side, try to ground the left hip down closer towards the earth. We'll be here for 3 deep breaths. Inhale, breathe into the space at the low back. And then exhale, let it go. Inhale, breathe into that space again. Feel the low back expand with your breath. Exhale, release. One more time, deep breath in. And exhale, let it go. If you came into reversed pigeon onto your spine, you can stay there. If you're in traditional pigeon, or half pigeon, inhale, lift the chest, and then roll over to the right side. Wrap the left leg around and come onto your back. We're coming into Gomukhasana on the back side now. So wrapping the right leg over the left here, stacking the knees in line with one another. The feet will splay out to the sides. If you can, grab the pinky toe inside of both knees or both feet, and pull the knees in towards the chest. Bending the elbows as you need. And then just broadening through the collarbones, finding space here in the chest, and pull the belly in. You'll feel a nice deep stretch on the sides of the legs, the IT band here. Flexing the feet. Take 3 more rounds of breath. Release the hands. Control the legs so they don't flail around. Good. And then gently unravel the legs and lower the soles of the feet to the earth. We'll take 1 bridge pose here. Walk the heels in towards the seat. Arms are long, palms face down. Maybe you can graze the backs of the heels with the hands. Broaden the collarbones, pull the shoulder blades slightly in towards the spine, and press into the heels. You'll feel the pelvic floor already start to activate. Take a deep inhale, broaden the collarbones. And as you exhale, press into the heels even more and use the strength of the core and the hips to lift everything up. Good. Pressing the shoulders down into the floor. Keep pressing to the heels to activate the glutes. They're super important in any back bend shape. See if you can broaden the collarbones even more. If you feel your shoulders rolling in, try to roll them out, externally rotating them. Good. Keep lifting up through the hips. Hold here for 5. Elongate the back of the neck for 4. Pull the ribs in slightly. Don't let the ribs pop out. For 3, sorry. And 2. One more deep breath. Fill up. Fill your strength, even if you're shaking. And then exhale. Lower the seat all the way to the heels. Elongate the spine. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Reach the arms overhead. We'll do a cross the thumbs so that the right thumb is over the left. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, lift up. Make your way up to sit. Cross the ankles and press the palms. Step back, downward facing dog. If you need to lift the right leg up and shake it out, you can do so here. Or you could just pedal out the feet, sway the hips side to side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the knees, stack the hips to prepare. And let's set it for pigeon. Left knee outside the left wrist. Left ankle towards the right wrist. It might not be a full 90-degree angle across the top edge of your mat, and that's okay. Allow your hips to be in the space that they're in this moment. Inhale, lift the chest, reach the right big toe back, press down on the top of the right foot. And then exhale, fold. And again, if you feel tension in the knee here, you can come onto the back, cross the left ankle over the right knee, interlace the fingers behind the right thigh, and flex both feet, and pull the shin towards the collarbone. You can stay on the forearms here, or you can reach the arms all the way out wide, or you can stack the hands and use the hands as a pillow for your forehead. Wherever you are, notice your hips. If you feel that they're leaning over to one side, try to level them out. Let's take 3 deep breaths into the low back. Inhale, breathe all the way down towards the base of the spine. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, release. One more deep breath all the way down the spine. Exhale, fold just a little bit deeper. On the next inhale, walk the hands back and lift the chest. And let's sweep the right leg around. Lower down onto the back. And this time, the left leg will come over the right, making sure the knees are stacked in line with one another, and then grabbing the pinky toe edge side of both feet and pulling the knees in as you lift the feet slightly up, bending the elbows as you need. Flex both feet. And then reclined Gomukhasana. Pull belly in. Nice deep breaths, broadening the collarbones. I know it feels funky. If you can't reach the feet, you can also grab onto the shins. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Gently let go of the feet without flailing the legs. Unravel the knees and bring the soles of the feet to the earth. 1 more bridge pose. Bring the heels towards the seat. Palms down towards the floor. Broaden through the collarbones. Inhale. Take a deep breath. Press into the heels. Broaden the collarbones. And exhale. Lift the hips up. Gently pull the ribs in towards the spine. Don't let them pop out. And really press into the heels. Activate the glutes. If you'd like to shimmy your shoulders underneath, you can, and interlace the fingers. And we keep pressing into those heels. Lifting through the hip points. Pull belly in. Hold here for 5. Elongate the back of the neck for 4. Keep using your breath for 3, 4, 2. You got this. 4, 1. Exhale, lower the seat all the way to the heels. Windshield wiper the legs side to side here once again. Hug the knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Pull the forehead to the knees. Take the deepest breath you've taken all day, all week. And as you exhale, let it go. Let the left leg come long. Let the right leg come long. Palms face up towards the sky. You can lift the right shoulder and then the left. Focusing on the space between the eyebrows if you can't keep your focus. And anything that comes up for you in this moment, just allow it to flow down the river, making space for new energy, new creativity. Please stay in your Shavasana for as long as you need. Good work today for day 1. We look forward to see you tomorrow for day 2. Honoring the greatness within you and all of those around you. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Peace, Peace, Peace. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.